All right. We're going to do some power rankings. This is going to be the European Power Rankings post-Fall Open, pre-Fall Cup. So before we roll into the second regional, we're going to see what these teams, or how I got them stacked up after one regional. Here we go. Number 10, we got Algiri. Algiri's been incredibly impressive in the Fall Open. They ended up running the gauntlet here, taking on Oxygen, beating them 3-2, taking on Monkeys, beating them 3-1, and then ultimately falling to Moist, Tundra, and Quadrant, all in Game 5. They had a fantastic event and followed it up with a 3-0 performance in the next closed qualifier, taking down the Monkeys. I think Algiri's a great team with plenty of room to improve. That's why I got them here at the 10 spot. Number 9, we got Tundra. Tundra Esports. A new team to Rocket League. It is previously Top Blokes, which is Casio, Raziers, and Rizex, and they got themselves a top 8 finish, only losing to Carmine Corp, the eventual grand final runner-ups. Tundra, I got them in the 9 spot. Number 8, I'm rocking with the Monkeys. Now, Monkeys did not finish top 8, and you may be wondering, well, why is Tundra above them? And it's purely based on the fact that I think Monkeys has a little bit higher potential. I have a lot of faith in that Tundra roster, but Monkeys has given me a lot of hope for their performances moving forward. Anytime they're in close quals, they perform well. The top 16 invitational qual, first time they went through top 8. And right here, they lost in the final round to only Team Liquid. So I got the Monkeys just above Tundra at the number 8 spot. G1 in the 7 spot. I think G1 is a fantastic team with plenty of room to improve as well, at least results-wise. They've been playing well. But unfortunately, they ran into a hot Oxygen team that ended up being the winners of the event. And that's going to knock them into the 7th spot for me. I've got Quadrant sitting in the number 6 spot. Quadrant had a fantastic first event, taking down BDS in Game 7. Now, we do have to be realistic. Quadrant, I think 6 is a very high ranking for them. I think they're a great team. I don't think I could put them much higher. But right now, I think they've earned it. They've earned it. They look good. I got them in the 6th spot. Top 5. Let's see who we got. Liquid. Liquid is going to be number 5. They're a great team. They had a fantastic spring split. They found themselves in the top 8 yet again. But unfortunately, it took them 5 rounds to get there in the Swiss. And then they ended up falling to Moist in that quarterfinal. Don't think I could put them any higher. Team Liquid in the 5 spot. Number 4, we got Moist. Moist Esports in the number 4 spot. It was tough to rank these top 4. I'm not sure exactly where to put them. But Moist, they ended up losing to Carmine Corp. And they did have a good performance, and I think they're obviously still a top 5 team. But I've got them currently sitting in the 4th spot. Number 3. Should we get a drum roll for the top 3? There's all of them. I just spoiled the whole thing. We got K-Corp at number 3, BDS at number 2, and Oxygen at number 1. Now, controversial. I understand. I was a little bit hesitant to do this myself. I have no idea where to put BDS. They are the reigning world champions, but this season has definitely been a struggle for them. All right, let's go take a look at a couple of these things. BDS in the first event, Fall Open. Let's go top 16, Invitational Qualifier. Look at what BDS did. Game 5, Game 5, Game 5, Game 5. Now, they got the wins that they needed to get to move forward. Good for them. But it definitely was not the clean and clinical performance that we have come to expect from BDS. Okay? Let's come down here and take a look. BDS, Game 5, Game 5, Game 5. Okay. It is a 3-0, but again, it's not what we expect from BDS. I think they should be beating these teams. And then once again, we're in Game 7 with Quadrant, who they should be beating. All right? Now, they fell to Quadrant, and they fell out 5th through 8th. And I know, we're looking at that, and we're thinking, BDS, number 2, they're K-Corp was in the finals, and Moist was a round ahead of them. But I just think BDS they have proven to us that they are a very high-quality team, a very high-caliber team. The three pieces on that team are very, highly regarded as some of the best players in the world. And yes, it has been a little bit of a shaky start, but I believe that they will continue to prove to everyone that they're still a top 2, top 3, maybe even top 1 team in Europe. Oxygen. This is a full new squad, 3 players from 3 different teams, and man, they have looked incredibly impressive. They absolutely popped off in the first regional. They popped off in the top 16 invitational qualifier. And I think, if this team can continue this run and continue this confidence and keep the enthusiasm and team environment where it is, they're going to be a tough team for anyone else in Europe to handle. They are very fast. They are very cohesive. They use passing plays like we haven't really seen a lot, or we haven't seen too much of from other teams in recent years. A lot more solo play. We see a lot more solo play, focus, priority on solo plays, where Oxygen, they can do it all. They can do the passing. They've got the solo individual talent as well, and they've looked incredible. Karmine Corp with a finals appearance. I was struggling. I wanted to put them in a 2 spot, but I think BDS is still just a higher quality team at the moment. K-Corp have some moments of shakiness here and there, as they are a team of 3 different players from 3 different rosters. And I think this is going to take a little bit of time for them to kind of work out the kinks and get things settled in. So that is my top 10 ranking for Europe. I've got Oxygen number 1, BDS number 2, K-Corp number 3, Moist 4, Liquid 5, Quadrant 6, G1 7, Monkeys 8, Tundra 9, and Algiri number 10. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, or you can come tell me how much you hate it live. Twitch.tv/Hoodyhooo. Thank you for watching, and we'll catch you next time.